what's up? It's McGamesBro, and tonight we are writing haikus about Spider-Man. I'm so excited for the new movie, and stay tuned for my story of when I met Tom Holland. So let's get started. Pizza time. Haiku time. I can't die. I can't die. It's not haiku time. It's not haiku time. It's not the time. It's not the time. I'm on a hype train. I'm on a hype train. You guys! You guys! So haiku number 1. I love Spider-Man. Boom. First line, done. First haiku is just about Spider-Man in general, so here we go. I love Spider-Man. Been obsessed since I was young. Best unique powers. So yes, this is poetry. If you're not familiar with poetry, you snap. You don't clap, okay? Clap, clap, just... You want to try clapping again? I'll have bad lighting. I'll have the camera not focused on me. Just for you to understand. You don't clap. You snap. Bam! I'm just kidding. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Much love. And he put it again. Okay. Okay. Hello? Hello?
Bruh.
Oh, that was a big bruh moment. What the heck? I couldn't even get the shot. He was just like blending in, man. Haiku number 2 is going to be about the first Spider-Man trilogy. Has anyone seen the first Spider-Man trilogy? Because I have, and I absolutely love it. Definitely my favorite. I am a big fan, huge fan of Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 was my love. Haiku number 2. Best Spider-Man 2. Iconic lines. Pizza time. Nostalgia indeed. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Haiku number 3 is going to be about the Andrew Garfield trilogy. I really liked it because I am just, you know, so obsessed with Spider-Man. I was just happy that they had another Spider-Man that was coming out, and I thought, you know, he did a pretty well job for it. I really liked the soundtrack of it. I thought the piano was very nice and calming, and like it had a cool motif. I thought it was pleasant. The lizard, kind of weird. We also met Gwen Stacy in this one, and I love Gwen Stacy and Emma Stone. We saw Electro in the second one, and who was the other villain? There was 2 villains in that one. But we also got introduced to Felicia, or is it Felicia? I think it's Felicia. She's supposed to be Black Cat. Now, what I want to see is Black Cat in the MCU or the Sony Spiderverse. Electro and Green Goblin. Oh! You're right. I totally forgot that they had Green Goblin in that. I did not like their version. Definitely Tobey Maguire one with the Green Goblin. They also teased Rhino. Yes, that was at the end. They did tease Rhino. All right. I have haiku number 3 in my hands. Also, new notebook, right? We finished off the otter one. This one has llamas and rainbows. It's cute. Anyway, haiku number 3. I love Gwen Stacy. Wish we saw Black Cat in it. Where'd the rhino go? Snaps in the chat. We're moving on. Dun, 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 dun. We're moving on. GG's! Hey, if I lose to someone using the Spider-Man mythic, respect. Haiku number 4 is going to be about the Tom Holland trilogy. Now, this trilogy is really well done, fits the MCU very well. The first one I liked. I think I saw it 5 times in theaters. I love Tom Holland. I think he portrays a very well-rounded Spider-Man and also Peter Parker. That one was like his coming of age story. He's in high school. It's like a much younger version of Peter Parker, and I like it because it's more relatable, I feel like, and fits the tone more. Whereas Toby, I think, was too old, and Andrew was like too tall or something, or too cool. Like Andrew was just too cool, I think so. Far From Home was one of my favorite movies. Jake Gyllenhaal in that movie as the villain was perfect. I think it was so good. I saw that like 6 or 7 times in the theaters, and I was just blown away. My best friend and I could not stop laughing at the beginning of the movie with that montage from the blip. So funny. And the one-liners were hilarious. Just so good. Such a great movie. And it left with the cliffhanger of his identity being revealed. So I wonder how that plays out in this new movie. So all I have to say is fantastic. Fantastic trilogy. So this is just about the 2 Tom Holland movies. We will have a separate haiku of the predictions of Spider-Man No Way Home. So haiku number 4. Much younger version. Perfect diverse cast for it. Watched multiple times. Yeah. That was pretty poor, but we need to write these haikus, so we're just gonna go with it. Haiku number 5 is about Spiderverse, which I think is a very well done movie for the Spider fandom. Spider-Gwen is life. Could listen to the music all day, every day. GG snaps in the chat. You my sunflower. I think you're loving me too much. I jumped off this building to save these civilians. My strength and my honor is trusted by children. I'm ready and willing to fight all these villains. No chaos or killings. My style is so brilliant. Gotta go hard. Look, I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they're good or evil. I'm fighting the cry, saving lives. One at a time, I'm killing rhymes to do it for the people. I'm Peter Parker running through a 6-month bag full of tricks. My boy, you better choose this side. I may have lost the battle, but I will not lose the war. I can promise you I will not lose this time. The will not is what screws me up. I have had that soundtrack stuck in my head for years, man. Am I okay? Haiku number 6 is going to be about my predictions for No Way Home. And obviously, I think all 3 Spider-Mans are going to be there, alright? All 3 Spideys team up. Oh, maybe Miles Morales? Haiku number 6. These are my predictions for No Way Home. 3 Spideys team up. Are you there, Spider Chicken? Miles swings in 2. Snaps in the chat. Oh. I hate this. I hate that fight. Haiku number 7 is about the time I met Tom Holland. Okay, so I'm gonna set the scene right. So I'm like chilling. I'm working. There's this Comic-Con that's nearby us, and my coworker, she's like, Megan, we have to go to this. Tom Holland's gonna be there. So I was like, okay. So I got a photo with him, and then also, so I went with my best friend, but then I also went with my coworker friend, who we're really close to. And she was getting an autograph for her friend for Tom Holland. And you can only have one other person go with you. So I got to go with her, which was fantastic. And so then I also got a picture with Tom Holland. He was super sweet, super kind. He was like, "Hello, ladies." So that's how we say it. But really, he was just like, "Hello, ladies," or something like that. It was really fun. We took a picture and that was it. That was it for that. But then I got to go the next day with my other friend to get the signature. I was your +1 for the signature. And so beforehand, during work, I used to color these chickens. This is the coloring book. I had this crazy idea. I was like, what if I color Tom Holland a chicken? And just like that, I said to myself, yes. And so with that, I colored a chicken, one of those chickens, as Spider-Man. I have the video. I'll put it here.
Megan, show us Spider Chicken. To Tom.
That's
from
the
Megan.
chickens that I colored, you know. We get in line, I'm, you know, sweaty. Because I'm like, wow, I'm giving Tom Holland a chicken that I colored as Spider-Man. So we get up to the counter. He apologized because he had like music running and he was trying to figure out how to get it back to running again. And he couldn't figure it out. So then he figured it out. She got the signature. I was like, and I colored you this chicken. And he looked so confused. And then he took a moment. He's like, oh, spider chicken. I was like, yeah. And then his like agent or something, the guy next to him, like grabbed it and he was like, thank you. Like, he was confused. And at that moment, I knew that thing's ended up in the trash. So it's probably somewhere in the trash can. Probably did not make it on a flight or anything. But to hear Tom Holland say Spider Chicken again would be absolutely incredible. So that's the time I met Tom Holland. And we're going to write a haiku about that story. And with that said, here is haiku number 7. Went to Comic-Con, gave Tom a spider chicken. Nice man. Solid dude. Snaps in the chat. And that's our last haiku.
Just got back from seeing Spidey. Oh, he was so good.